It looked like 1986, not 2016. It was an interesting game, obviously. Right off the bat, it was crazy. And I thought from a process standpoint, we actually did some good stuff. It just seemed like pucks just kept going in the net both ways. But you got to find ways to win in this league, and that's obviously against an opponent that we're real tight within the standings. So to find a way to win was great. I thought the one thing our guys did real well was they didn't panic at all. They kind of stayed with it. We got a group that knows how to stay calm because of the leadership of Z and Pav and Richie and guys that have been around, and we stayed calm and just kept plugging.
Considering how good Mrazek's been all season long, it is nice to see the team kind of picking him up when he struggled a bit.
Yeah, that's part of at some point he's going to have a night where he doesn't execute at a great level, and tonight was that night. But our team was able to stay with it and find a way to get the win a little bit for him. And then the other thing with Peter is I thought at the end he made big saves. He came to the bench after the fourth and the fifth, and he kind of looked at me and smiled. I kind of looked at him and smiled because I know the one thing he does have is ability to stay with things, and I thought he continued to battle right to the end. Peter plays the game to win. He doesn't play for stats. He doesn't play for anything pretty. He plays to win, and he found a way to win.
You guys did too as well. I mean, games aren't always going to go the way you draw them up. You guys stuck with it and found a way.
Yeah, I thought it was a great job, that way by our guys, and I'm sure there's things we got to correct and get better at. But I thought in the end, we talked after the first. It's not a 5-minute game. It's not a 15 or 20-minute game. It's a 60-minute game, and that probably rung true when they tied it 5-5. So you just got to keep going. There's 60 minutes of hockey. A lot of nights aren't going to be like this. We know that in the NHL, but this night was, and you got to find a way to win.
Did you think
watching him get 900 tonight?
I thought it's, I feel pretty fortunate to be on the bench when he gets the 900th. I mean, he's a special athlete. If he cheated offensively, he'd have 1,800 points, but he doesn't. He's a winner. And I mean that. Yeah, he's an absolute winner. Again, I feel real fortunate to be on the bench with him.
Do you think about pulling Mrazek at any time, and is part of that because you got Jimmy tomorrow, or is that what you...
Well, we had conversations about it, is it the right thing to do, is it not the right thing to do? And there's lots of factors that go into whether you do it or not, and we decided that the best move was to stay with Peter, and in the end, I thought Peter rewarded us by being strong at the end.
Everybody come out of this health, and they got a quick turnaround tomorrow?
Yeah, I believe so. Yep, everybody.
Nyquist is
We
okay?
finished the game, so as far as I know, he's good. He got evaluated, and he was good.
Are you talking about your goalie tomorrow yet, Coach?
No, I'll reveal that tomorrow.
Hey, the two goals off the face-offs, help us see that. Was that sort of blown assignments defensively, or just them being so damn quick on the thing?
Yeah, well, one, we lost both clean.
Yeah.
And, the one went right to Marchand, he shot in the net, and the other one was boom, boom as well. So, no, actually, there was 3 of them, really, right? Yeah, there was one in the second there, too.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
So,
yep.
I'd say the one in the second was the one where it was a little bit of a blown assignment, although we lost that one clean as well. We were lined up too wide. We should have been lined up narrow so that we were in that lane a little bit easier. But again, a lot of times that happens and pucks don't go in. Tonight they went in. I do like our line combinations. That's one thing I thought on the bench as it was going. I mean, I think the lines themselves have good chemistry. I think that Sheehan, Glendening, Helm line's been great. I talked to Scotty Bowman a couple weeks ago, and he talked about the grind line providing energy on nights when maybe you didn't have energy and things like that. And that's what this line does. They provide energy. They're great defensively, and tonight they obviously contributed offensively, in which I think they can. So that line's really, I think, gaining good chemistry, and I like the other lines as well.
How did the left do?
I thought X played well. I thought he did a good job. He made a big play on the one goal in the O-zone, and I thought he handled himself very well. I've got great confidence in X, and that's what I expected from him.
PK was obviously a big factor in this 4-0-1 homestand. Can you just kind of put into words how much it's improved and where it is now going into New York?
I feel pretty good about it from a process standpoint. I mean, the results are certainly good, but you want to make sure it can last. We weren't quite as good on the one on the PK forecheck tonight as we would have liked to have been, but I think our guys have really done a good job. I think Tony's done a good job of settling the PK down and continuing to focus on how we can get better. And in the stretches when it wasn't performing at a great level, nobody panicked, and I think Tony's deserves a lot of credit for that. Yeah, I mean, I do, but again, tomorrow we'll wake up and see, but I expect him to play.
Okay.
Okay, yep.
Thanks.